Hey everyone, welcome back to Bladeblade, the Witchblade? Blade Arc Witchblade. Why he's called Bladeblade. And I grabbed a bunch of stuff out of my stash. I didn't grab healing potions because I am dumb sometimes, and I grabbed up a bunch of stuff he can't equip yet. So that was a drop. I'm maybe thinking of switching over to a two-hander at 20 or 17. And we got two pieces of the Explorer set that will help us move and give us some bonus experience. Hermit's Leg Guards are ready to go. We just need to get there. Next level, we'll be able to equip this medal and get the bonus experience. And, of course, level after that, we can get our Isaac Spauldrons on. So, we are going to do some miscellaneous stuff in Burwitch and then go try to take on the Warden in this episode. We might get there, we might not. Oh, I forgot how sluggish we are. Oh, it's like walking through soup. Speaking of soup, it's really, really warm in this room right now because in Michigan, it's Saturday, and this Saturday is like it's a heat wave. It's 60 out, and it's February. So, it's really warm out for this time of year. But it's also not warm enough, nor is it the correct time of year to, like, turn on air conditioning. So, yeah. Kind of gonna get hot while I record. And the reason I mention this is I don't know how audible my computer's fans are gonna be. Because they may be really loud. They may not be. I don't really know. And I completely forgot that this character moves this slow. Like, there really isn't, off the top of my head, anything I can do about that. Though. Hey, go away. Just because, like, my best movement ability right now is Blitz, and that requires enemies to be around me. If there are no enemies around me, then I'm just gonna be, like, slogging through. But yeah, getting the fabric is pretty helpful. Getting all of the fabric you can is pretty helpful. Because you generally want to turn that quest in ASAP when you get to higher difficulties. And I have gotten a lot of questions about higher difficulties and how to handle them. So I think I'll go over that with this guy when we get there. Like, this video, or I should say the series, is going to be more about I'll probably skip ahead a couple things. Like, we're going to go to the Warden, definitely, still. But I am probably going to skip things that were included in the previous leveling guide, just because, I mean, I don't feel I need to go over them again. Also, presently, this guy walks abysmally slow, and it's not even entertaining to play with how slow he moves. So, I am going to go into Elite and Ultimate with this guy and record it. That means I'll probably have to skip over a bunch of stuff in this actual playthrough. Just don't ask what I'll be skipping, because I don't quite know yet. So the thing we're going to go for next is actually Dreeg's Evil Eye. We have a point on it. We don't even have it equipped right now. We're going to do probably Focused Gaze, but I'm going to throw it to my bar soon. I haven't decided quite where yet. And I think this guy's just going to go all physique, in all honesty, because, I mean, really, we don't, like, Spirit for this character is almost 100% irrelevant. I am probably going to equip Dreegs in place of Lightning Nova soonish. When we get closer to 20. I'm just leveling it up right now, so I'll have it for later. And I'm guessing my computer's fan is probably really audible looking at the... just looking at the audio capture and seeing, like, a blue bar that's larger than normal. And I don't really know anything I can do about that. Man, it's going to take a lot of processing to get rid of that. One of the things on my list is to actually just... I'm going to do it soon. I'm going to upgrade all of my tech. Just because, I mean, my computer's a piece of crap. I'll just get that out there. That's the reason I don't stream. That's entirely the reason I don't stream. It's just my computer is bad. Like, really bad. It wasn't even intended to be my main machine. I'd intended it as like a stopgap between two different computers I was using, because my old one was, you know, it got old. It was good, but it got old. And this one I bought, like, I put it together for $500. So it's not exactly what you would call state of the art. So it's like, yeah, I have a computer that functions. It's been functioning well for how much it cost, but it was never meant to be like a main computer for me. So I can actually afford right now to buy new parts. So I'm going to be doing that over the next month. But I have to, you know, live with what I got. And one of the things I'm going to get is some form of quiet heatsink for my processor. Yeah, so let's, this is probably going to confuse my fingers, but we'll do, like, this for now. Because, Dreegs isn't that expensive, but it'll get expensive if we spam it. The goal is actually going to be to get Focused Gaze going, because Focused Gaze will be just a great ability to use with Dreegs. It turned, like, I'm actually more used to the way it arcs. Because Focus Gaze turns it into like a bomb instead of like a missile. And it just arcs the ability a lot better. Just to me. Like, I'm so used to it because of my poison guy. Yeah, next level up, I think I'll tick that point in the Focus Gaze. Yeah, and I think I need to see if I have any yellow boots floating around, because I know in... Yeah, see, this is actually just confusing my fingers now. Don't worry, we'll use Dreegs soon. This is how leveling happens when you're not an Arcanist. In Arcanist, it's so easy. Just Electrous Flash Freeze everything. There, you win. It's even better when you're like a Nightblade, because a Nightblade or a demo, because you immediately get access to something with movement speed, and you can run. You don't feel like you're walking through gravy. Okay, we got that. You know what? I can already tell you that's better than whatever the hell I was equipped with. So yeah, I think I could possibly pick up my next tree, or my first constellation. I should actually look, because That's all of our Act 1 constellations down. So let's see what we can get. Yeah, we got 7 points. So, let's see. This guy is going to predominantly be internal trauma damage and bleeding and physical, main hand damage, whatever. But he's also probably going to work on Soleil's Witchfire, which means vitality damage and chaos damage. And I think I might throw a Sigil in there. Yeah, definitely bleeding as well. So, Assassin's Mark is kind of appealing to me. I'm wondering which side I should go on, because if I go... Because Eldritch Fire might work, but it takes work to get to that. Ghoulish Hunger, Wendo's Mark, nah. We're not really going to gear vitality damage at all. So yeah, I think we're going to go in the Ascendant mostly. And I think Assassin's Mark might be our first thing to go for, only because, like, we're going to be swinging around a two-hander, which means physical damage is a base. We're not converting anything, so we're going to have a heavy physical damage core going on. Oh, and you know what? I think Hollow of Mogdragon might be a thing we go for, too. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, Falcon Swoop. I think Falcon Swoop, we're not using a shield, so the hammer's out. We're not using pets. So, Shepherd's Crook, Shepherd's Crook and Shepherd's Call is out. We don't need Fetid Pool. We're not doing Elemental, so if I go for... If I go for Hollow of Mogdragon, we'd have to go mostly Ascendant, mostly... We'd want to go Ascendant, Eldritch. The problem is Eldritch, I don't think helps our character a lot. But I think we're going to have to go for that. So let's start with Falcon Swoop. And I'm still using Lightning Nova, so we'll attach it there. And we have 1 point. So let's see. And we need to make sure we're building Eldritch Ascendant. And I wouldn't mind a little Chaos in there. Because we could also work the Huntress into something. Like maybe Curse for that. And get the Rend ability on that. Put that on Blade Arc eventually. So yeah, that might be worth it. I know automatically, we're going to want the Spider to get to this, because the Spider is just a really solid way to get 6 on your Eldritch. That'd be 9. And we just need 3 more after that. And we can get that from the Hawk. Oh yeah, so if we do Hawk, Spider, Falcon, that should be 9, 6, and 6, that's our 12. And then 15 Ascendant's easy, because we can go for Empty Throne. We could go for the Hammer, the Empty Throne. I don't think I'd do the Bat or Wolverine. If we do Hammer and Empty Throne with 1 point here, and then pick up, say... Well, neither of these are actually stunning. But, yeah, I guess the Harpy would work. So if we do Harpy, Hammer, Empty Throne, that point on Crossroads, that'll be our 15 to get Mogdragon the Wolf. Okay, that actually works for me. So let's start into the Hawk, because it gives us the % offensive ability here. I know we'll have to get it out of the way. So yeah. Now we should have Falcons exploding from us. There we go, Falcons! I don't know what a Falcon's call is, so... I mean, what? Should I just do a chicken? Just... I honestly don't know. Did they screech? Do they have like a... Eee? Or do they warble? Now I'm actually going to take the time in this room to kill everything. Because if you look, that's a lot of experience for us to get. This is actually not a bad place to, I guess, grind early on. The only problem is I'm running out of energy because Lightning Nova. It costs a lot, and I have no energy regen. I'm not actually worried about energy regen either. I'm more worried about my potions running out because I didn't go and grab a stack of 100 of them off another character. Okay, so we're at the Warden's lab. I'll throw those on. Oh, come on, get away. Oh, it's a Fury, great. Was there anything else I could equip at 15? Yeah, sure. 17, 20, 20, 20, 23. Yeah, I have that two-hander there that I don't know if I'm going to equip or not. Yeah. Let's go turn these quests in, actually, because that should ding us a level, and we might be able to grab up those lore pieces and get it. Okay, so I bought these. I bought movement speed boots, just because it'll get me moving along more. And I think if we pick up those lore pieces, that'll probably ding us. And, I mean, we might just, ding off of killing whatever's in this room, too. Okay, so, next up, Dreegs. And I should be able to equip it now. So, Dreegs Evil Eye. My only worry is because I don't have the Nova right now, is cleaning up enemies is going to be kind of a pain. Because I'm just swinging. But, I mean, we just took out 2 huge groups of enemies without effort. That's what counts. That's what matters, is removing effort from the game as best we can. We gotta go down. I have farmed this goddamn area way too many times. Because, like, if that door's not there, that means we have to come down, and then there's going to be a door right here. I'm gonna skip the one shot that's down there. It's not really that worth it, and I kind of want to get these guys in a group too. Do that. And I have gotten questions about why I skip mobs a lot of times, and usually it's just because, like, killing 1 or 2 guys is not gonna net you a lot of experience, and they're just kind of like, they're there, but why bother, because it's just like 1 or 2 guys. So unless there's like a big group of enemies, I usually just run by like the stragglers, because I don't want to sit here forever. Like, I'm like this even when I play when not recording. I'm like, I don't want to sit here and waste my time just dealing with stragglers and stuff.
That skill's not ready.
Now that was clearly the advantage of Dreeg's Evil Eye with Focused Gaze. Because we pretty much killed... We pretty much killed Zambrant there with the dot. And hopefully that's how we'll get the Warden too. So the rotation here is basically going to be keep him cursed and throw out our Dreegs as we need them. And let's pop him with blitzes. And we can keep ourselves topped off with our really awesome Blood of Dreeg. Yeah, this shouldn't be that difficult. The only thing we have to worry about with this form is getting stunned. Stunned a lot. Because that move stuns, and then he has like a big swing with his weapon, his main weapon, that stuns. And it can actually be kind of damaging and frightening, because you'll basically just be stuck in front of him in the stun pose. And you're slowed a little bit too. I think he's done. Like, we could walk away and he'd be done right there. Okay, so that's the Warden dead. I don't know that we'll ding off of that, but we might get kind of close to it. Here, let me break this clock. I hate the Warden things. I always break that clock and that shelf. The shelf can drop stuff. And I mean, you may be wondering, what does one Searing Ember matter? But Searing Ember's dynamite. So, Polished Emeralds are crafting at the Legendary Crafter. There's kind of a point to picking all that crap up. But that's going to cover this episode. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time for more leveling a Witchblade.